as Chris Coleman packed a suitcase and prepared to become Sunderland's 9th manager in 6 years. His new players issued a reminder of the grisly challenge facing the former Wales coach. Perhaps mercifully, Coleman, who will be formally unveiled on Monday and take charge of the team at Aston Villa on Tuesday, did not arrive on Wearside in time to see the club set a thoroughly unwanted record. In failing to beat Millwall, Sunderland became the first English League side to go 20 home games without winning. They have now failed to record a victory at the Stadium of Light for almost a year. Relegated from the Premier League only last spring, they remain bottom of the Championship. Small wonder supporters' pre-match excitement at news of a rare recruitment coup swiftly evaporated. Coleman may not have been in the stands, but, initially at least, his imminent appointment seemed to have a definite galvanizing effect on his new charges. Season ticket holders blinked in astonishment as the first 5 minutes featured the almost forgotten sight of Sunderland refusing to forfeit possession. For a short while the watching Kit Symons, Coleman's soon-to-be assistant here, must have been wondering if things were really quite as bad as advertised. Sunderland even took an early lead, Lewis Graben stabbing home following a corner. Then, as home fans serenaded Millwall with rousing renditions of "How shit must you be, we're winning at home," reality intruded. A key reason behind Sunderland's plummet to the foot of the table is their unfortunate habit of conceding at least 2 goals per game. If Coleman will doubtless be anxious to work on defensive positioning, concentration and body shape, arguably the biggest issue weighing down his entree is the goalkeeping dilemma. Former manager Simon Grayson's 2 summer signings in the position have both proved less than reliable, with his problems possibly exacerbated by a destabilizing tendency to rotate Robin Rutter and Jason Steele. Robbie Stockdale, the caretaker manager, opted for Rutter here, but, even though Coleman was still in Winchester saying temporary goodbyes at his family home, the free transfer from FC Utrecht looked much more nervous than usual. Faced with 2 routine, eminently savable free kicks from George Saville, Rutter fumbled both, putting Millwall 2-1 up. The halftime whistle was greeted by resounding boos. Plus a change. "Thanks goodness Coleman's not here, he might have changed his mind," muttered a fan, the inflection in his voice suggesting he was only half joking. By now the odd shafts of weak November afternoon sun had disappeared, dusk beckoned and an initially upbeat mood had darkened. It was further depressed by the sight of Duncan Watmar, one of the team's brighter attacking sparks, limping off clutching his knee. Watmar has only just returned to action following a cruciate ligament rupture. The first Championship footballer to sign up to Juan Mata's Common Goal project, whereby players pledge to donate 1% of their earnings to charity, the forward is one of the game's good guys. He is also perceived as a rarity in a Sunderland dressing room containing some difficult-to-manage individuals.